Hello there, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about on how I was introduced to Star Wars, and then I'm going to talk about why I think the generational aspect of Star Wars is so unique, and how it feels so unique on how people were introduced to the franchise. So a little backstory on how I was first introduced to Star Wars. It was in 1999 when The Phantom Menace came out, and Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was the first ever movie I ever saw in a movie theater. Like, it was my first trip to the movies, was Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, in 1999. Then I saw Attack of the Clones in 2002 when that came out. I saw the original trilogy around like 2002, 2003-ish, somewhere in that time frame is when I saw the original trilogy. And then when I saw that, I was kind of like, wait, what? Like, kind of, because I was young to know. And then I was told that, 4, 5, and 6 came first, then The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, because this was before Revenge of the Sith came out in 2005. Then 2005 rolls around and see Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And then with the stuff on how I was exposed to the stuff outside of the movies was one, the 2003 Clone Wars by Genndy Tartakovsky, which is, the 2D animated Clone Wars, the micro series. And the first Star Wars video game I played was the Obi-Wan game, so a little backstory on how I got into stuff like outside of the movies. Then I, read the original Clone Wars comics from the original multimedia project, so there's a little backstory there and all that stuff. And that's how I was knew about the expanded universe and all that kind of stuff. And why I find that generational aspect so interesting, because, we have, people like, you have the older generation that was introduced to it for the original trilogy, like they were there day one when the original trilogy kicked off. Then you have my generation that was introduced to it for the prequels, and you have the current generation that is introduced to it through the sequels and the spin-off movies and all the other stuff we've been getting under Disney. And then you have the people that were introduced to it between trilogies, like the people that were probably introduced to it for like the Ewok cartoon and the Droids cartoon and the Ewok TV movies. And then you had the expanded universe books and comics, like the Thrawn trilogy, the Dark Empire comics, the Jedi Academy trilogy, the X-Wing books, Shadows of the Empire, Dark Forces, etc. So you had probably people introduced to Star Wars through, and then you have the generation that was probably introduced to Star Wars through the 2008 Clone Wars series, The Clone Wars, the Clone Wars show by Dave Filoni. So you probably, have people there, and always find the different entry points so interesting, because I always think it's a very interesting discussion on how we share on how we were introduced to Star Wars and all, and how we became Star Wars fans. And that's what makes us so unique, because, we can meet people that were introduced to Star Wars at the same time or a different time, and it even shows all the different tastes we have about the Star Wars franchise. And I think that's what makes us so unique. I mean, if we all agreed on something about Star Wars, it just would make us feel, a bit boring in a way. That's even like when we like other things. It makes us unique as a human being, how we have different opinions. If we all shared the same opinion in the world, it just would make us feel not as unique as we are. So that's that there, and that's the thing. And then you have all the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers always try to ruin it for everyone, but let's not give the gatekeepers any attention. That's why I think we should all express what we love about Star Wars. I mean, people have their dislikes about it too on certain aspects, and that's totally fine. Everyone is free to have their opinion and what you love about Star Wars and why you like it. It shouldn't no one should take away that from you. I mean, just be proud that you like Star Wars. I mean, if you like certain aspects, you can be proud of that too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all Star Wars fans, and we all have our unique stories on how we became a Star Wars fan. And that does it for me in this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think down below. What was your introduction to Star Wars, and how did you become a Star Wars fan? Let me know down below. Share this video. Tell your friends to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, DanRS87, Instagram, JamMasterDaniel96, Facebook, JamMasterDaniel96. Have a great day. May the Force be with you. Let's get to 500 subscribers. Bye.